Hey everyone, it's been over 2 minutes and I haven't been raped yet. Also, women lie about rape. Hi, I'm Diana Davison, and I want to explain something to people. Actually, a couple things I want to explain. I know that women falsely accuse men of rape. I know this not just because I've read it in the newspaper, but because I'm contacted by falsely accused men all the time. One of the things I've been doing with my non-existent spare time is helping these guys go through their cases and pick out the lies and prove that the woman is lying. It's not an easy thing to do, but apparently I'm very good at it. So one of the keys to this is that when somebody's lying, their story is going to have holes in it. And the guys who are bringing these allegations to me to talk about it and to try and find their legal defense, they are so emotional, obviously emotional about it, that they have trouble seeing with a legal eye, with a clinical eye. Now, I'm not a lawyer, and what I do does not replace the skills of a lawyer and the need for a lawyer. What I do is actually help them present their case to their lawyer in a way he can do something with it and more successfully win their case. So this is really important. His lawyers are expensive, and that's one of the problems that the falsely accused faced is a massive legal bill. So if I can save them time and improve their case and help focus them so they can help their lawyer better, then everybody wins. And apparently I'm really good at that. So this is some of the work I do that you don't see because I can't tell you the details of these cases. There's publication bans, and also it's really important for the accused to not put their story out in public and save it until they get into a courtroom so that the evidence comes as a surprise to the person who's lying and they don't realize that you can prove it. So unfortunately, in a lot of these cases, you actually have to go to the trial, even though you might be able to prove your case in advance. Getting harder to do that because the police are now so focused on just hashtag believing the victim. And that has, created an obvious need for people doing what I'm doing. Now, I guess one of the things with this video and my tiredness and all this other stuff, I can't keep doing this with a 40-hour-a-week job. And even though I like my job, it's more important for me to keep innocent men out of jail and catch these liars. So I'm going to be setting up a Patreon, and I've got some people, some local people who are interested in forming a team. That team actually goes out to Calgary as well, so there are ways for people to contribute to this, even if you don't live in Vancouver, which is where I'm located. But I am putting together an organization, and I would like for this to be something I can do full-time because there's an obvious need, and apparently I'm really good at it. But in order to do that, we need to get some support for this service set up, right? I hate asking for money. So I need somebody to help me. If I can find someone who knows Patreon, help me set up the Patreon channel. I'm so exhausted I can't even figure out how to do that. But I've got a thing called the Lighthouse Project I'm working with John the Other and actually some other people there as well. And we're going to start analyzing false accusations to create experts who can be called on as witnesses in the courtroom and hopefully assist the police so that they can be more clever about which charges they decide to press and which ones they decide not to follow through on. It's just getting too demanding for me to do it on my time off. So I will need some help getting that set up. And really, I gotta say that as tired as I am, I couldn't be happier. I feel like I'm doing something really important. I mean, I wish you could see or hear these people when I go through the stories and then I say, all right, she's a liar because this, and this, and this is how you're going to prove it, and this is what you need to look for. And they're just like this feeling of doom, and the face of doom just suddenly turns into hope. And maybe you can't win them all, but I just want to keep giving people that hope and giving them the chance, because our legal system was not supposed to be designed to put innocent people in jail, and that's what it's doing right now. So one of the other things I'm hoping to accomplish is getting into a position where I can intervene in court cases to try and correct the damage done by feminist networks like Women's Legal Education and Action Fund and the way the courts have agreed to apply the concept of substantive equality. So there's some really big goals, and I think I'm fairly well placed to do that. But I am going to need your help. We can't, the people coming to me can't afford to pay me to help their lawyer who they're already paying. And I think that there's a momentum and a desire in the community to help keep wrongfully accused men out of jail. And apparently I'm one of the people who's doing some good work to try and reach that goal. So hopefully you believe in me enough, and I will give you more updates as this project gets underway. But for now, damn, I don't even have time to figure out Patreon. Can someone help me with this? My email's in the low bar.